The Secret of Heather Ale. Beer in Scotland can be traced back to pre-Roman times, when the Picts brewed a form of beer and used heather and spruce as flavouring agents. Legend has it that the recipe for heather ale was so secret that people were prepared to die to protect it. When Irish invaders stormed the Scottish lowlands, they drove the last of the native Pictish people down to the Mull of Galloway and slaughtered them all bar two, a father and son. The Irish king offered the pair their lives in exchange for the recipe for the much-admired local heather ale. In return, the father offered to disclose the secret if his son was killed, because he feared his son would surely kill him, his father, if he were to tell. The king killed the son and called on the father to fulfill his part of the bargain. The father laughed, for he was afraid his son could have been persuaded to reveal the recipe, whereas he could not. He told the Irish king that he had never had any intention of telling him the secret, and then threw himself off a cliff edge so that the recipe died with him. The story inspired Robert Louis Stevenson's lengthy poem Heather Ale, from which this is an extract. Heather Ale. From the bonny bells of heather they brewed a drink long syne, was sweeter far than honey, was stronger far than wine. They brewed it and they drank it, and lay in a blessed swound for days and days together in their dwellings underground. There rose a king in Scotland, a fell man to his foes. He smote the Picts in battle, he hunted them like roes. Over miles of the Red Mountain he hunted as they fled, and strewed the dwarfish bodies of the dying and the dead. Summer came in the country, red was the heather bell, but the manner of the brewing was none alive to tell. In graves that were like children's, on many a mountain head, the brewsters of the heather lay numbered with the dead. The king in the red moorland rode on a summer's day, and the bees hummed and the curlews cried beside the way. The king rode and was angry, black was his brow and pale, to rule in a land of heather and lack the heather ale.